Tuning in to Heavenly Sent People You Should Know. As you guys know, my name is Cynthia, last name Manuel, and I run a non-for-profit on the west side of Chicago called Heavenly Sent Youth, right? And so I'm so excited because we have implemented a new initiative. We have implemented Cindy the Cowgirl book literacy tour. And so these two amazing young men with me have taken part in one of our initiatives. And so first I want to shout out to Pam Moorhead from Open Books, because Pam got us the partnership with Open Books. So now all of our books, now all of our spaces come with books. So I'm excited about that. And so with that being said, to my left is John, and to my right, did I say that right? This left is right, is Jamal. And so they came to, like I said, Open Book Space, where we talked about bullying, we talked about violence, we talked about respect, and of course, kindness. So again, I have a book club for youth. They read a couple books and they take part in some of the activities. And so I got some amazing partners. We go to basketball games, we go to soccer games, we do movie, we go to the movies. What else we do? To the zoo and so many other things, and they get incentives. And so again, I'm just trying to push the importance of youth reading, trying to bring that back, right? So with that being said, we're gonna start with Jamal. Jamal, can you tell us your name?
My name is Jamal.
And your age?
My age is 10.
And what school you go to?
I go to Kippison Primary School.
Now, do you like to read?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the last book you read?
Dog Man.
What was that about?
It was about Catman saving the world from an evil monster.
Okay. So you like to read?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So it'll be easy for Jamal. But most times our kids don't read, and so I'm just trying to make reading cool with the fun interactive mascot. And I forgot to mention that I have a book that I published, and it's currently in the Oak Park Library. So I'm so excited, about where that's gonna land. And so it's called Cindy the Cowgirl Teaches Kindness. In lieu of all the bullying that's been happening, I decided to do something fun. And so with the mascot and the book, it just go hand in hand, right? And so it's exciting. So monthly we meet, we do something big. We have the bouncy house, we have food, we have books, courtesy of Open Books. We do a hands-on CPR, because each session I want to be able to teach the kid a life skill. And so this time it's CPR. I think next time it'll be table etiquette. And so I'm just excited about where this is gonna go. If you guys want to be a part of it, you can go to Heavenly Sent Youth on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and there is a flyer. Scan a barcode, enroll your kids, and watch the magic happen. So to my left, I have Mr. John. Mr. John, can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I'm John Brown. I'm 19. I go to college at DuPage. And I don't really like to read, but I have been trying to get more into it, just to really hone in on some skills that I may have missed, not liking reading.
So what are you studying? What's your major in college? What are you taking up?
Finance and computer science.
Oh, we're gonna need John. Yeah. We're gonna need John. Jamal, so tell me, what do you remember the name of the book?
It was The Cowgirl.
Cindy the Cowgirl Teaches Kindness. No worries. I know you didn't read that book, and it was a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but a long time ago. So what do you remember from the book?
I remember that a boy gets bullied by two others, and the cowgirl comes to save him by telling the boys that it is not kind to bully somebody else.
I appreciate that. So John, you're older. So can you tell me, have you ever been bullied?
Not really, no.
Okay. So, and I'm happy that you were there because it's always nice to have older young men to whereas we can help out with the younger young men. So, with that being said, let me ask you this. What does kindness mean to you?
Kindness is, being there for other people, even when, people don't ask for it. And just treating each other how, you would want to be treated. So, like, helping people out. Like if you're in school, giving someone a utensil if they need it. Sticking up for people when bullying, comes your way. And just not, just not taking the offhand, the bystander seat.
I love it. Jamal, have you ever been bullied?
No,
Have you ever been a bully?
no.
What do you think of bullies?
I think bullies are just wrong because they just want to release their anger out on somebody that maybe had bullied them.
Have you? What would you do if you seen one of your classmates being bullied?
I'll maybe just tell one of the trusted adults at the school.
Trusted adults, I like that. What is trust? What is a trusted adult?
Like people that you actually know.
I like that. That's important because we also want to implement stranger danger, right? And so that's in the second book. So I'm happy that you said trusted adults. That's important. John, can you tell me one nice thing you have done for somebody?
I usually try to do one nice thing for someone every day.
Wow.
Today, I took my brothers to the store to get some snacks.
Oh, is that why you guys walked in with snacks? That was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Jamal?
One nice thing I did was
Come on, Jamal. You gotta do some nice stuff. I'll come back to you. So, what is one nice thing somebody has did for you, Jamal? Yep.
they brought me to the store.
Okay. So was that your brother? And so I love the relationship you guys have because it's important. It's very important, John, for you to oversee your little brother. So I'm happy that he's smiling, which makes me believe in my heart that you are a good brother to him. Is he a good brother to you?
Amazing.
Oh, he hit you with the amazing. I love it. So my next question to you guys is, what are some things that you guys like to do? We'll start with you, Jamal.
Some things I like to do is like play with my friends, like playing football, like playing the games that they want me to.
Oh, wow. So, John, I'm going to need you because I will be overseeing a flag football team. And so I'm going to need some help. And so I'm happy you said that, Jamal, because you will be my first participant. So, yeah, that should be happening in about 2 months. And so the whole point of the Heavenly Sent Youth Organization is to expose the kids to different and to meet them where they're at. And with that being said, I take pride in teaching them something different. And so, like I said, we do hands-on CPR, we do table etiquette, learn how to tie a tie, cursive writing. And so pretty much the things that aren't being taught in the school, I try to, give it to the kids because as we know, cursive writing, you gotta know how to write cursive writing, right, John?
Yeah.
So why is cursive writing important?
Well, you need it for signatures.
Correct.
That's really the biggest thing, just signatures, because they're everywhere. Other than signatures, you want to just be able to write good. Letters are still big, even though the whole world is digital. They're still good. Yeah, like if you ever want to write a book, you could use cursive for that too.
Correct. Important documents. It's not going anywhere. And so when I heard that, I did this cursive writing class probably like 2 years ago. And so it's just amazing how stuff is coming, in front of us that some people, think it's obsolete. So, Jamal, question for you. So, I also did learn how to tie a tie. Why do you think learning to tie a tie is important?
I think it's important for like stuff that you need for like suits. They also did that in my old school when they was in 8th grade going to ninth. They will teach them how to tie the tie. And mostly for like important meetings.
Correct. Good job. Yeah. Business attire. We can't wear, guys can't wear jeans and t-shirts, when you're going into the corporate world. And so I knew that. And so a lot of times our kids don't know how to do a lot of things that we think they should. And so I have an 18-year-old, and I just mimic my programs around the things that I think he need or the lack of. So that's cursive writing. Question: are you, either one of you, CPR, know how to do CPR? Know what CPR is?
I know what CPR is. My high school trained it kind of a little bit. Like they just introduced us to it. They never really sat down with us and actually trained, for it. But I do know what it is.
Okay. What about you, Jamal? You know what CPR is?
Not really, they haven't taught us.
Okay. Well, guess what? Miss Cynthia's going to teach you guys CPR. See, I'm writing my notes. So, John, tell me some things that you would like if I said, John, what kind of programs you think I should implement based on the things that you see and the spaces that you've been, what do you think that the kids will appreciate more?
I feel like things that they could, go out and have fun with. So you were mentioning the flag football. That would be really great. I feel like more sports would be nice too. Basketball for one, that's a really good sport. Outside of sports, maybe like bike riding, maybe bike maintenance.
I'm taking notes.
Roller skating, maybe, and expanding on the cursive writing, just like a writing course, because within the whole realm of writing and reading, there's a huge gap that's filled up with children who just don't know how to like write well, and create legible pieces of art.
I love it. Jamal, what are some things that you think that I could add to my program that your age group would enjoy?
My age group would mostly like to do like ballet, dance, and just like any sports.
Dance and sports. Okay, so these are some things that I think are pretty cool. Remote control race cars. And so a lot of people don't realize how many things that teaches. So for instance, you give a kid a race car, most times when the car stops, you know what happens? When they can't figure out the left and right or it hits a wall, the first reaction to do is to go and pick it up, right? And so I have the kids stand behind a line, and so now you have to use your brain. You have to think, right? And so now you have to use your motor skills, and so now you're sitting there, you have to focus, right? So now you're focusing and thinking. You got two buttons you got to figure it out, and so to see even adults maneuver those cars like that is funny. See, we don't think about that, right? Think about it. First thing people want to do when they stop, they go get it. I'm like, no, you got to stay behind the line, figure it out. So I like that. What else? I like a lot of active games. Like I like musical chairs. I think that's always a hit. We're gonna do that at the block club. What else? Give me some things. Musical chairs. I like race cars.
Tag might be fun.
Tag. What about the sack race? You guys like that?
Oh, the sack race is fun.
Sack race.
How about like that game where their feet are
Twister. Is it Twister?
Twister.
I got like 4 of those. What about the game where you have to dance limbo? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, limbo.
I got that. What else? And so with that being said, I forgot to mention. So shout out to Play Streets, City of Chicago, Better Boys Foundation, and the Alderman's office. We are Heavenly Sent Youth is in charge of 6 activations, block clubs, and what that look like is creating a safe space for kids to come out, community come out. We're gonna have a bunch of resource tables. Our first activation will be, I believe, next month on the 20th. More information will be coming, and so we just want to have all of these fun things for the kids to do: jump rope contests, races, sack race. What else? Twister, dancing. We even gonna do a football, a flag football. Flag football, basketball, and we're just gonna have a good time. And so I'm gonna be looking for some youth to come out and help out with this. Food, DJ, just a safe space. And so that's 6 activations that I have to put on. So I'm excited about that. So I'm looking for feedback from the youth, because again, we want this to be youth focused so they can come out in a safe space and enjoy some of the things that they typically wouldn't be able to enjoy on a typical day, right? So what else, y'all? Any more things? And you know what? I like the dunk tank. The dunk tank.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Well, either one you get in there?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, so I just want to do a lot of fun stuff. And so, what do you guys, John, you're older, what do you think about this teen takeover?
It's all over the place. I feel like it's just really dangerous. I feel like the idea behind it is, halfway there, gathering up a bunch of, teens, around your age and everything and hanging out. But I feel like people get there and blow it out of proportion and make it all dangerous, and, how it has been. I feel like if they took that idea and just put more thought into it and had more, rules and stuff, I feel like it wouldn't be, a big thing. I feel like it would just be, I feel like it wouldn't be dangerous, or it wouldn't have like a bad look how it does now.
Wow. What about you, Jamal? Although you might be too young to participate, but you never know. There's some kids your age that go out and do crazy stuff. So what do you think about that? Because you've seen it on TV, right? It's a whole bunch of teenagers gathering and being disruptive, knocking on people. Breaking into people's cars, just causing havoc. What do you think about that? You think that's a cool thing?
I just think that that's really wrong about doing that instead of just having kindness.
Because they go downtown and take over, regular people down there trying to get to work and enjoy themselves. And now you're bombarded by 100 teens that's trying to fight you and trying to rob you and, coming down there to destroy, which is crazy because who wants to go downtown when things like that happen, right? Nobody. So, let's talk about the violence. Jamal, what do you think can be done to make kids feel safe? What is it something that you would like to do in your neighborhood?
Maybe like one of the stop the violence, little rallies.
So you like rallies? Okay. What do you think, John? What do you think? Or what would you like? I'm sorry. What would you like to see in your neighborhood?
I feel like more enrichment activities, like block parties and stuff that serve more of a purpose, outside of just, kicking it and hanging out. So like those that gather a bunch of people together for a big message, to stop violence and spread kindness. I feel like those events really bring people together and is a great way to share a message to a large group of people.
I think the city think the same thing, hence that's why. So it's 19 organizations on the west side that have to put on 6 activations, right? So 19 people have to put on 6 block club parties. So, John, what's 19 times 6?
19 times 6 is...
I can do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't tell them the answer.
Okay.
Let's see you do it. 19 times 6. Jamal gonna tell us 19 times 6. So while he's doing that, and so there's 19 organizations on the west side, and I think there's 19 on the south side. So this summer, it's gonna be fun. Everybody's gonna be putting together a block club. Some of the things I mentioned, we are going to collaborate and make this bigger and, just create safe spaces. And hopefully this will, curb some of the violence because the kids, of course, the CPD will be out there. Chicago police will be out there patrolling, making sure everybody's safe. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
So what is that?
I got 114.
114. So we're going to check that later. So that's 114 activations that's going to be done on the west side. Now, 114, what did you say, 114? So what's 114 plus 114? Do that.
228.
So it's going to be 228 block club safe spaces, block club parties that's happening this summer. That's a lot, right? So there shouldn't be any excuse for any kid to say that they ain't got nothing to do because we have to put them on, I think, for like between 1 and 4 hours. Mine's are going to be 3 hours. So that's 220, say it again? 228 block club activation parties that's going to happen. So I'm going to need y'all input. Like I said, I wanted to be able to do fun stuff that you guys would appreciate. A lot of times when adults are doing things for the youth, they don't ask for youth input, which don't make sense to me. And so I wrote some of the things down that you guys mentioned. I'm going to get some more youth at the table with me and get some ideas. And I'm going to have all you guys to come out and help me execute this, right? So next question is, John, what's the best advice somebody has ever given you? Best advice somebody gave you?
Be unapologetically you. I feel like, embracing yourself and standing up for what you care for and what you love is probably the most important thing in life right now.
Wow. What about you, Jamal? What's the best advice somebody has given you?
Maybe not to just quit over something that you cannot do and just keep on trying until you get it.
I love it. Never give up, right? This is my favorite question. So, I have never went to the movies and saw any superhero movies. I know, right? It's crazy because I got a boy child, but I never was into that, like the Marvel and stuff like that. So I don't know any of those characters. I remember when Black Panther came out, my son was like, "Mom, you not gonna go see Black Panther? It's the first black superhero. You're not gonna?" And I was like, "Okay, son, I still ain't watched this yet." So my question is, this is how I get in tune with some of the Marvel hero people. So, John, I'm gonna ask you, if you can be any superhero, who would you be and why?
Probably Nova, because...
Tell us who Nova is. See, I don't even know what that is.
Nova is... he's a Marvel superhero.
Okay.
He's really underrated. I feel like he doesn't have that many appearances, but he really appears. Well, I've really seen him with Spider-Man a lot.
Okay. What's his superpower?
I think it's something with light. It's something. But yeah, Nova is he just has a really cool aesthetic, and I feel like he stands for the greater of everything.
What color is he?
I think his suit is blue and yellow.
I'm gonna look for him. Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow, blue and orange.
And he hangs out with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I really have seen him with Spider-Man a lot.
Okay. Does he talk?
Yeah, he talks a lot.
Okay. Jamal, if you could be any superhero, who would you be and why?
I would be Spider-Man.
Oh, wow. How coincidental.
Because, he goes around saving the city from danger that people might corrupt, and that he couldn't have really used his powers for evil, but he showed to use it for kindness. I
love it. Hence, Cindy the Cowgirl teaches kindness. See how God works. Next question. If you can, I'm going to go back to you, Jamal. If you can meet any person in the world, who do you want to meet and why?
I would like to meet the SML crew because I've been watching them since.
Who is that? Who is that?
It's a YouTube channel that I'll be watching.
Really?
And I just really like their videos.
So what kind of videos do they have? I never heard of them. I'm going to look it up.
They do really creative like one recent one, like Junior's evil girlfriend. It's really fun, and they got comedy.
Okay, and it's called. Is it some kids? Is it some teens? Is it girls, boys?
I think they're teens.
Okay, I'll look that up. What about you, John? If you could meet any person in the world, who would it be?
That's hard for me.
Dead or alive?
Maybe Barack Obama. I feel like him
Wow.
being the first black president. I feel like I just really want to ask him a couple of things, like his journey getting there, and just some advice he may have, because I feel like he's a very wise person.
That's dope. So I have tickets to the Obama library, so I'll definitely include you in that new thing. It's so hard to get tickets, and so I was able to secure a couple tickets, so I'll definitely put you on my list. So with that being said, thank you, Jamal and John, for coming on and telling your experience with Cindy the Cowgirl and our book club initiative. I appreciate you guys. So we got work to do. You guys know what I got going on. I need your input. I need your help. I want to shout out Can TV for allowing me to bring on Heavenly Sent People You Should Know. So with that being said, I will see you guys.
May I do
Sure.
a shout out? I would like to shout out BBF because I've been there since kindergarten. They have many activities to do, including sports, go outside, have fun. Like now I'm in DJ class, and it could be really fun.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Jamal, because guess what? I was a part of BBF at your age, the old BBF. So you'll be seeing me in the building real soon. So with that being said, John, give you a shout out, and we're going to get up out of here.
My mom.
Okay. John wants to shout out his mom. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.